back to Shining from Within, the podcast where we explore the infinite amount of power and potential that lies within each and every one of us. I am your host, Genevieve, and today, on Christmas Day, I have the rare privilege to interview one of Zambia's bright minds. I will not, blow my own horn. I'll let him introduce himself, and then we can get into this episode.
Oh, Genevieve, you are far too kind. Hello, everybody. My name is Kingsley. Actually, I'm in Mbala. This podcast is happening in Mbala. Traveled
All the way
from Lusaka. It's a beautiful place. Small, quiet, but big also. But yeah, I'm a lawyer. I'm still negotiating to clear the bar. That's pretty much about myself.
Okay, you heard it for yourselves. So our topic today is going to be, anchored or centered around Zambia and how patriotic you are towards this great nation.
Yeah, that's my favorite topic.
That's your favorite topic, right? Yeah. So we're going to get right into it. And, there are some questions that we came up with in line with the theme. So the first one goes like, imagine you were a Zambian motivational speaker. What pep talk would you give to the citizens in order to fuel their personal development journey and foster national pride?
I think the first would be for everyone to have an individual understanding of what makes them happy.
Okay.
You can only develop as much as you see the area in which you want to develop. So, the first part would be understanding yourself very well. Then second, you also appreciating the fact that you're Zambian and you have to embrace everything that comes with being Zambian. Hospitality, being home to others, and everything like that. So, I think for a while now, I think my generation and the generations after is somewhat of an identity crisis because this whole westernization. So it's like the in between westernization on the left, and then you've got our own Zambian traditional way of living, right? So I think the whole trying to find the balance is kind of eroded our Zambianness. For most it's just Zambian because the fact that the NRC says so. But then, I think we have to go back to the basics. What makes us Zambian? The fact that we are welcoming. The fact that we are. I think if you make it in Zambia, you can live in Zambia, you can live almost anywhere.
You can live anywhere.
Because the Z is what?
It is wild out
here.
here.
The Z is crazy. If you can. If you can live through Zambia, the difficulties, the joys that the country has to bring, you can make it almost anywhere. So, in a nutshell, the first would be identify that what makes you happy as a human being, as an individual. And then how do you blend that and also to the larger picture of being Zambian? Because there's a lot that comes with being Zambian. It's no wonder that when every time foreigners come to Zambia, they feel at home because of the way we receive. Yeah, I think for some, they would mistake it for being naive or inferior. Especially if it's
light skinned.
Yeah, people of a Caucasian race, quote unquote. Yeah, but I think it's just innately in us as Zambians. We just welcoming people.
We're warm people like that, eh?
Yeah. So I guess in a nutshell, that's it.
Okay, that's actually true. You find like you traveling here, you don't know anybody. Well, you know me, but like how free you've been. And anyway, I feel like generally we're very peaceful.
Yeah.
Because if you could travel to any part of this country and just feel at home. I think that's something we most definitely shouldn't lose.
Especially if you can get the language.
The language, yeah.
Because I think the beauty about being African and being Zambian in particular is the fact that you got so many different people and you can just blend in with the language, the culture. I mean, it's exciting.
It's exciting. The Ubuntu-ness.
Exactly.
Okay. So, if National Pride had a playlist, what Zamrock track do you think would be its theme, and how does it resonate with personal development?
Okay, this one is very interesting. I have to think long and hard about this one. Okay, I have a bias. I mean, please do not judge me too harshly. I have a bias. So to be the National Defense and Security Choir, Chito Ninjuti, that's the song. I think most people know it as the Oli song, yeah. Chito Yanga Nikoli, yeah, I think that's song. You adapt, you improvise and overcome. And I think this song speaks to that. I mean, in any personal development, there's always some struggle in us.
Definitely.
So I think this song would actually resonate more with personal development because you find yourself in a predicament, you adapt to it, and you find ways of getting yourself up. I think it speaks to resilience and the fact that you just can't give up because it's
just can't give up.
Yeah. I think that one and
any other?
I will mix it with the likes of any song by BK.
Okay.
Is it the Amayenge band? I hope I got it right.
Yeah, it's the Amayenge band.
Both. I mean, yeah, Slap D, your mom's chef. Dave,
Okay.
even though he's late, but his music is one that can be remembered and also listened to. I feel what Zambia should listen to more of Dave's music. It's he made some good music, so pretty much that. Okay. And also not forgetting the national anthem.
Exactly. The national anthem. Okay. Well, why didn't you? Well, I'm not, that you're entitled to your preference, but what about Sampa?
Sampa the Great. Oh, yes. Yeah, Sampa the Great also. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard much of Sampa the Great's music.
Oh.
So I really can't speak on it largely. But yeah, her music is dope too.
It's actually, I don't even know the word. I feel like it's, I don't know if we're ready. I don't know if
it lacks the Zambian identity.
No, it does have the Zambian identity, but it's fused with a lot of modern. What's the word? It's westernized, but it always pays homage to home, where she's from. I think that's what I like about it, especially. I think one thing we can't run away from is that in this day and age, people associate westernization with success, prestige. Maybe it would, I feel like she also she brings it home, like she's able to bring that westernization and then she mixes it with home, and then we make, in a way she's also making us, be more patriotic and love what we are, who we are, because she's got a way of making Zambian look cool, that thing. Because I think that's one thing that we are struggling with. Like you said, how we are Zambian and we're trying to, there's an element of people running away to the West. Like we want to embrace all the Western ideals and traditions. And I think that comes with, thinking or, the mindset where you associate being Western as being successful.
Yeah.
Yes.
The same